この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。Kill Yusuke, kill Yusuke, kill Yusuke, kill Yusuke. Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo and I am here for Yu Hakusho, starting with episode 61 and going onward. I don't know how many episodes we're going to watch today. I've been informed that I'll probably get cliffhangered into more than 2, and I'm okay with that. Sorry that this is a couple days late. I was up way too late on Wednesday night and decided not to record Yu Hakusho on Thursday because we're about to enter into the fucking Toguro fight that we've been building up to for fucking forever, and I didn't want to be exhausted and, like, not awake during it, so I put it off until Saturday. Sorry. Where we at? Where'd we just come from? Okay, so Kuwabara kind of defeated Elder Toguro, and some people in the Discord were like, that was kind of a weak fight. I'm like, yeah, okay, it was kind of a weak fight, but it's all build up for what's about to happen. It's sandwiched in between 2 layers of Hiei and then the Yusuke. So, whatever, it's fine. He fly-swatted Elder Toguro into the ground, which didn't kill him, but Elder Toguro came back, and then younger Toguro was like, dude, stop talking about my ex that way, and then punched him into a spray of black mist, as one does to their brother when their brother's being an asshole. Makes perfect sense. Sounds like sibling rival. Blah, 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 blah. I tried to make a joke and then I failed. I'm just gonna leave it be. Hard bail. Cut out of that one. So here we are. Yusuke Urameshi is about to step into the ring against his nemesis for this entire tournament arc, Toguro, who is big and terrifying and also killed the one person that Yusuke really cares about. So Yusuke kind of mad, and Yusuke have new powers, and Yusuke gonna kill this guy, but it's not gonna be easy. And I think it's gonna take a long time, and it's probably going to lead Yusuke right to the brink of death until he finds something inside that allows him to do the thing. Either way, I can't say much other than I'm really excited for this. We've, again, been building up to this fight for forever. It feels like forever that we've been doing this. Like, this entire tournament arc has been built around the idea that Toguro wants to fight Yusuke, forced Yusuke and all his friends into this thing so that Toguro can fight Yusuke, and now Toguro gets to fight Yusuke. Yeah! What else is there, really? Like, that's really it. I mean, we could talk about some Sakyo stuff. We revealed in the previous episodes that Sakyo is not as chill as I thought he might be. He's definitely not. He is a full problem boy. I don't know what to refer to him as, but he is a big problem boy who is very scary and wants to bring demons all over the place and stuff. It's bad. He's a bad boy. Toguro, on the other hand, is kind of honorable in a weird way. There's a lot to him, and he's an interesting villain at this point, and I'm excited to see how they fight. I'm also kind of terrified because that's how we should be. We literally just watched Toguro carry the entire arena ring from the old arena to the new arena on his back because he's just that big and strong. He's just that powerful. So now our boy Yusuke, who has some magic spirit powers granted to him by Genkai and also his training and stuff, and also his anger and stuff, now he's going up against the monsterest monster that has ever monstered in our show so far. Things I'm looking forward to. Really cool looking shots of Toguro. I want more of those. I want more, like, dark, brooding or interesting shots of Toguro that show his current, like, mental state or just, like, drive and determination to do something. I want more of that. I want Yusuke to come alive and awaken and become something awesome, but I figure that probably won't even happen in this reaction. I feel like this is going to be a 2-video fight at minimum, and I'm down for that. I'm down to only get halfway through it and to not get cliffhanged super hard. But, geez, I don't know. I'm flailing at this point. I want to see this fight now. I want fight. Me want Yusuke fight Toguro. It's all I care about. Let's watch it. Let me shut up and we'll watch it. Cool. I've got episode 61 of Yu Hakusho up and ready to go. It is sitting at 0 seconds. There will be 2 versions of this reaction video. Picture-in-picture version with the video up there, available in the description. Timer-based version up on YouTube. If you want to do a syncy thing, sync up with the timer-based version, you can totally do that. Just get your copy ready because the beep beep timer to count you down will be coming at you right now. Boom. And away we go. Yep. Fly swatter. Thwack. He sure did. I don't know what it says. Probably clash with Toguro. Big monster guy. Very scary. Hi. Hello. Ooh, we've added dark blacks to everything. To everything. Please don't have a heart attack, Ogre. I don't love you that much, but don't have a heart attack. Come on. That's the spooky boy. Oh no. Oh no. Not your sexy physique. Oh no. But he's not. Roasted. Slam dunk. Put your shirt back on. Thanks. Oh, it's the home slices. I'm so happy that they're here. All right, thanks, Toya. You can shut up now. Just let Gene and I forgot his name now. Thank you. And the Yo-Yo Kid. Hey, thanks for the opening. This time is for real. It was for real before, Jury. It's always been for real. Yeah, how's this gonna start? With a conversation. Really? Ah, true. True, right. Well, I mean, you're gonna start at 80? That's a lot. That's a lot more than we can handle, I think. Color me terrified. That's really pretty. That's not so pretty. What? What? What is this? This is new? Is his pure power just like a vaporizing demons? Oh shit. Get You gonna shield us? Hey, home slice. Much appreciated. Jesus. Really cool animation though. Oh, is Pooh protecting you guys with dope ass black lightning? Fuck yeah, Pooh. Alright. Alright, Pooh. Alright, Pooh. +1 to Pooh. Yeah, but you're fucking angry. Ooh, I know that feel. That cold shutdown before something really dangerous. I know that feel. It's a good feeling. Yeah, we're in it. Going on the offensive. I don't know if that's gonna work, bud. I don't think that's gonna work, bud. You're gonna break your hand. Oh, God. Oh, dope. Blank. We're just gonna do this? This is sick. What? That was so rad. Oh, God. Was that just a blast of air? Do it. Do it. Spirit energy, let's go. What? He stopped himself. What? You killed her? Oh, he lost her before. Do we have Kodo in the back? Yeah, okay. I mean, Keiko in the back? Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Because this is a battle of ideals. Bullshit. Don't worry about it. That's how he's gonna win. Those emotions will be his strength. Fuck. So that's what I'm talking about with the deep blacks on Toguro. Fuck. Darker and darker and darker. Yeah, he's still got 20% further. Or so I'd say. Sure is. I mean, he took that first sequence of blows, right? Like, just to survive that. Oh. Projecting? Don't waste it. Don't waste it. Is that mid-roll? I'll show you. That's pretty fucking sick. This episode has been rad right out the gate. Gonna need another new ring. I guess it's the finals, it doesn't matter. You should probably step back, Jury. Three steps back, Jury. I don't know, dude. Well, she did, actually. No, more like a... Yeah. Yeah. Bowl of spirit energy. A lot. He might. Probably not this episode. Hi, everybody. Fry him. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Botan. Oh, shit. I really don't feel like this is gonna work. I don't know why. Man, all the layers of emotion that built up to this. That's cool. More power. Not quite. You think? I don't know, dude. Say it! Save it! Respect from the enemy. Oh, that is not doing enough. Oh, that is really not doing enough. Okay, nice dodge. Oh, God. Who is directing? Oh, mid-air dodge. Okay. That's rad as fuck. That's also rad as fuck, but this isn't Shinbo. This is different. Well, goodbye, ring. Guess we don't need that. Right, Jury. Um... How very gone of you. How very gone of you. Huh. Huh, I've seen that trick before. Huh. Still a good trick. That's a big boom. This is the raddest non-Shinbo episode, period. Not time to start celebrating. Not time to start celebrating. Yeah, no. Jesus. Jesus. That was amazing. This is amazing. Same cut. Okay. Yusuke's spirit gun got a little more powerful. Just a little bit. I think he'll be back. Oh, hey, you're alive. Oh. There isn't a ring anymore, though. Also outside of the ring. Yeah. Shit. Shit. Nope. No, you didn't. No, it isn't. Come on, it's Toguro. And forget our heartbreak. Wow. Woof. Maybe take some steps back away from there. Yeah, but yeah, that's the problem. That's fully the problem. No! Toguro's coming back. 5, 4, 3, 2, Toguro. Okay. Out from the flames. No problem. Just gonna come over that hill. God fucking damn it. Just sitting there like, huh, I guess he's kind of strong. Yeah. We all knew that would happen. Oh no. We going to a hundo? I think we're going to a hundo. In the middle of a blazing inferno. Oh no. Big oh no. Yoko oh no. Fuck. Unscathed. No glasses. Understatement. Oh, shut up. We're moving to end. Oh, no. What is that? Oh. Oh. Her. Oh. That's an interestingly arrogant perspective. What a shot. Fuck, what another shot. Ah. Okay, I pause. I go further because somebody told me there might be new OP. I want to find. I want to see. Or new ED. I want to see. Okay. Okay. All right. This is pretty hype. Oh, hey, Chew. Is that... Did everybody die? Oh. Nice slow-mo walk. That's rad. They even put the little, like, stippling in there. Oh, hi, Kyoukai. A little bit of an art style shift. I don't know who that is. Cool. No idea. Guess we got a new villain eventually. Cool. Oh, rad new OP ED situation thingy. That was rad. Not as rad as this fucking episode though. Holy macaroni right out of the gate. We went in on this episode. I usually look this up at the end, but I'm super intrigued. I want to know who staff and stuff is for this because there's a unique and completely different style of a dynamic fight scene between Yusuke and Toguro that does a lot of the things that we've talked about on certain Shimbo episodes, but does them differently. And I'm really intrigued by who was in charge of that. Some of those sequences with Yusuke just like barely dodging out of the way of a blow and then sort of flipping around Toguro in interesting ways that we still followed because of the camera angle and the way it was all put together were excellent and really cool to watch. Effects work and like music and sound design on this episode was the tits. Yusuke blasting him with that spirit gun and like firing him back 300 feet, leaving a smoking crater is dope as hell. And the entire like animated extravaganza and sound gasm that occurred during that whole situation was dope. It was just dope. I thought it was rad. Let me go look up staff and stuff for this episode. Again, it's Shinsuke Takahashi as the animation director. That's so crazy. Okay, so this episode was storyboarded and animation directed by Shinsuke Takahashi, and it was directed by Kazunori Mizuno, who we've talked about before, who has done work on like Bleach and Naruto Shippuden. has some of that fighting shonen style thing, battle shonen sort of stuff in there. But Shisuke Takahashi is this one guy who has only 2 credits ever: storyboard for Maya the Bee and storyboard and animation director and key animation for Yu Hakusho. What the fuck, Shisuke Takahashi? How is this? How what? This episode is so good. Why you know work more? Why you know work more? What the what the what the what the what the what the? Okay, cool. Let's get into it. Cuz there's stuff all the way through this episode that's just so dope. I like this shot of Sakyo. He looks scarier and eviler than he did before. As we move along, we have that moment where Yusuke just jumps in for it. I love that we've got all of these homies back and that they're all getting respect from the rest of the crowd. The whole setup of like size difference between our 2 fighters, these like panning shots that just show Yusuke at like ab level for Toguro are dope. And then, of course, the full transformation is spooky dooky as Fuki Wookie. I don't like it very much, but also it's dope as hell. And, you know, I gotta say, this wide shot with the rocks flying everywhere is the thing. The, like, fuzzy energy all around Toguro that's, I think, just done with line work and stuff is really rad. And this whole moment of being like pushed back by his energy is super cool. This is the first cut that I wrote down a timestamp for. Actually, it's the only one I wrote down a timestamp for because I'm a dumbass. But this shot, particularly like not the fuzzy layer of fuzzy stuff that goes over top of Yusuke, but the blue stuff behind him that's moving backward and like pushing his hair and it feels like it's pushing him backward. I think that's super dope. And Toguro revealed, towering over Yusuke, huge as fuck. And then the unexpected happens. At least unexpected for me. I did not see dudes just fucking vaporizing coming. I did not see that coming at all. Toguro fucking scary. I mean, everything in this episode is aimed at making Toguro scarier. We already think he's scary, but we gotta make him scarier. How scary? Mental energy just evaporates people in the audience scary. Fuck like sending demons out of a weird banshee sword. No. Just raw power that evaporates people. Okay, Togashi, I see you. I see you writing that down, and that's sick. I also really like this little moment where Koenma steps in front of them and puts up a little shield. I don't know what it is, but this works for me as a Koenma moment. And then the follow-up with Pooh doing the same thing is also kind of rad. Mostly because Pooh got Black Lightning, and I don't know if the show's creators just realized that this is the case, but I think the Black Lightning is still the coolest effect in the show. And so you give it to this creature that I don't like very much, and you give him +1. You give him +1 to the future. He already gained a couple of plus points for the cool cave scene and like bringing Yusuke water and stuff, which was super cute. But yeah, Pooh's growing on me. Fine. I hate this thing. It's so ugly. Why is it growing on me? I don't want it to, but it is. Okay, so then we get a little bit more into it, and Yusuke decides to just rush. There's a cool smear when he jumps, I think. Hello, frame by frame. Boop. Yeah. Cool smear for the jump. Ra-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta in it. And everything just begins at this moment. Like, I think we get almost a full minute of uninterrupted badassery from this point forward. So this run, I guess this is kind of an Obari punch. It's not quite. It doesn't have the full like setup stage for an Obari punch, nor does it have the close up that we would need. It's still super dope. I thought Toguro was going to meet his fist with like the back of his hand, and Yusuke's fist was just gonna crumple on him. Nope. Toguro just goes for it himself. This is dope. This cross situation is dope. The only place I've seen a fist fight situation as cool and interesting and like honestly like strategy oriented is Hajime no Ippo, where each punch kind of like we get that internal mind game, like what should I do in this moment to beat whatever they're doing sort of situation. But like going for a hard counter and taking the blow is a very Ippo style sort of thing. This is just cool. This is rad as hell. The full blue-red screams Shinbo. I actually particularly like the grayscale background with these like graphite speed lines everywhere and this like sketchy style. I think it looks super duper dope. And getting it flickering and black lightning, it's all of the things that I want. And then we get this cut with like a glowing ember of if I have one real big love of this episode, it's that the hits feel super impactful. If I have a second big love of this episode, it's that we keep pausing to talk. And I'll bring it up once we get there. But boom, hit, launch, fly back immediately, land, drag back. This is the coolest cut because he like there's this sense of control of momentum as he's sliding himself, catching himself with one hand, leaping up and like changing his momentum on the other hand, leaping forward, bouncing off, skitter, like boxer again, like bouncing around and running back in for it. And again, there are these little moments of increasing momentum. He coils here and then springs forward, and we only have like one frame for him to jump that entire distance. The momentum and the weight back and forth is so good. But this spring forward is dope. Then the hang time in for it, this cool background animated shot with moving camera. All of these neat shots miss with incoming with black lightning just like arcing off of him in the next shot. And we only get it for like 2 frames, but it's still there and it's fucking terrifying. Like he's after image, like jolting behind Yusuke with black lightning looking shit. It's so crazy dope. And Yusuke manages to dodge this one, I think. It comes down. It's such an impactful shot, right? Woof. Somehow midair dodging stuff, sure, whatever. But he gets a clock in. He gets a whack in. Nice. Not enough. Not nearly enough. And so Toguro goes back to smashing the ground. And then smashing other stuff up with just a backhand, right? Those little things, like putting all that emphasis onto one of the big Toguro swings makes every bit of sense. Putting all that emphasis onto a like casual backhand that sends a flurry of energy that destroys a chunk of the arena, that's something different. That's something next level. And it's sick. All right, so stuff and things and stuff and blowing stuff up. Toguro running at you is possibly the scariest thing in this universe. I don't know what to say beyond that. It is terrifying. So Yusuke gears up to take this shot. Again, those backgrounds are dope. And Toguro stops because he wants to talk. Why? What does he want to say?
Like to you to lose your beloved?
No, I don't, because I won't ever lose her. And Keiko is right there behind him. This is good. This is some good time storytelling thing. Is Toguro evil? Yeah, maybe. He's not a good person. But why is he our enemy? It's not because he's evil or because of the things that he's done necessarily. It's because he is diametrically opposed to the way that Yusuke has come to see the world. He's selfish, and Yusuke has learned selflessness. He's uncaring, and Yusuke has learned to care. He's the kind of guy who dismisses Genkai as soon as she starts aging, right? To him, he says, do you know what it's like to lose the one that you loved? But to him, he lost her as soon as she wasn't his ideal anymore. But that's unfair and wrong and weird and twisted. So why are they opposed? Because their ideals are opposed. Because they're inevitably going to clash. And they just come all the way to this.
You say that now. Stop it.
Stop it. Let's go. I want to fight you. So I bring this back to a particular Super Eye Patch Wolf video, which I don't think actually talks about this fight. I think Super Eye Patch Wolf talks about Toguro in his What Makes an Interesting Villain video. But I don't think he talks about it during his What Makes a Fight Scene Interesting video. However, what he does talk about during his What Makes a Fight Scene Interesting video is any interesting fight scene has to be a conversation, and it has to be an argument over something important to the characters who are fighting. I think we had a kind of an interesting fight scene with Chu. They had different ideals and different goals, but they came to understand each other through combat. Here, this fight scene is interesting, again, because these characters are diametrically opposed and because they are essentially the avatars of their ideals. They are the embodiments of their life's work. And in Yusuke's case, he's also the embodiment of Genkai's choices, right? One, her choice to choose nature, to choose to grow and die and age and become ugly, but also to grow in wisdom and other things, to not hoard power for herself, but find a way to pass it on to somebody worthy. He's the embodiment of that. He is the generational hero, is the archetype. I think that Deku from Hiroaka is also a sort of a generational hero, where it's someone who has had a heroic ability passed on to them because they are worthy, worthy without the power, and then gain the power, right? Same sort of situation, and it's one of my favorite types of heroes. I would say that Aang from Avatar: The Last Airbender, and Korra for that matter, are also generational heroes, where there's this need to live up to something that came before, whereas Toguro is like fully trying to make his own mark for himself, selfishly. That's so interesting, and that kind of fits in with Sakyo kind of doing the same thing in a different way. It's so neat. But I love the moments where they stop and have conversations. Okay, build up to Spirit Gun. Ain't gonna use Spirit Gun for a little bit. We start really drawing Toguro dope style at this point, and more. But we'll get even more once he comes back out of the fire on the flames. But skippy dippy doo.
But I'm guessing it all.
Yeah, guessing it all. Yeah, gave Yusuke all the power. Ooh. This whole setup sequence for the Spirit Gun is dope. I think the thing that sells it for me is Yusuke's impassive expression, because he's cold as ice, and Toguro's like, oh, he'll never hit me from this distance, and he chooses not to fire. So rad. Drop it. Jump. So rad. And then the pummel begins. There's something kind of cool about how far he brings his arms back each time as he's laying into Toguro here. It makes it feel really it's really snappy. It's really snappy. I don't know. But I think it's super cool. The blood like spraying out of his cut adds a lot of emotion to it, and the expressions that he's making all throughout it also add that emotion. It's also, I think, an intentional visual callback to the sequence in the cave, right? Where Yusuke is in deep and desperate pain and is just pummeling a wall in exactly the same position, kind of. Sort of similar, right? Toguro is a wall that he's pummeling, and it ain't working. It does not seem to be working. The dodges are super rad. The explosions of stuff everywhere are super rad. These moments where he throws a punch and just like fires a bolt of energy that blows up a chunk of the arena. Crazy cool. And then all of these dynamic shots where Yusuke is using his agility and his acrobatics to flippy dip around Toguro all the time. And it doesn't really matter too much. It just doesn't matter too much. We've seen this technique before. He used this on Genkai. It exploded everything. And at this point, it's like, are you sure this isn't a Shinbo episode? Yes, this is different. But look at these color effects. This wave of energy, the grayscale Yusuke, these like shards and cuts in everything. I don't know what to call them, but like the pieces of black and red line work that are like smeared out by energy are so neat. And then red and white everything. So crazy. Goodbye ring. We have seen this trick before, 100%. This is actually a full reuse by Togashi. It is almost identical in form and format to Gon versus Hisoka in the arena. It's almost identical. The kicking up of arena pieces, the choice to dodge behind one of them in order to seal the deal for an attack. It's pretty spot on. And I gotta say, I don't hate that. It's a really good move. It's a really good story beat, and it works really well here, and it worked really well there. Big Spirit Gun. Gotta love Big Spirit Gun. Whoopah. And we watch Toguro kind of seem like he gets sort of vaporized. I love this classic style. This is a very like DBZ style of energy beam. Also a very kind of a Western style of energy beam. If you ever see like old X-Men comics, this is what it looks like when Cyclops shoots his laser beamzos. This is a very Western, very interesting style of doing that particular thing, and I think it's pretty neat. It works for me, but all of the sound design, all of this rad, like, flaming energy look to Toguro as he's blasted back. The immensity of this attack is just sold so well over the course of this. This cut is cool. The first-person cut with full background animation that we do here, there's the log. Yeah, okay, we use this one twice. So we use that one, and then there's more, and then there's just more, and then there's just more, and more and more, and we use that one cut again somewhere. I don't know. Holy macaroni. That was a big boom. And then everybody starts celebrating too early, as they always do. Botan like,
Spit to me somehow.
We won!
we did it! Yay!
Well, that's done. Let's pack up, grab some
Sure. Yeah, no. This is the final boss. You think he doesn't have something up his sleeves? Oh, he's not wearing sleeves. Up his pants? His pants are kind of broken. Up his butt? He's got something up his butt. For sure. This shot right here. This is rad. I love this cutaway of Yusuke's like face, particularly this portion of his chin. This just works for me. I don't know. I think it's super cool looking. And very stylistically interesting, but yeah, he is coming back and he is terrifying as fuck. Also, he doesn't have his glasses, and something feels weird without his glasses. He doesn't look right. He looks different. He looks evil-er. Also, big darkness. Love it. And then a little bit later, we get two shots, right before we cut to ED. We get two shots of Toguro's face. Yeah, there's this whole energy blast situation going on, which is very scary. Literally just flexing on a fool. And then there's this face, which is really spooky to me. It just feels wrong. But then we get another face here. Yeah. So what's going on here is that usually when we show Toguro, we just do these in harsh black, right? And then harsh black becomes the same as the line work. But we've added so many different layers of these like dark gray, this shadow style. It makes him feel almost like less perfect is how I would put it. He feels more evil, sure, and the angle that we have on him is really interesting. But something that's always been Toguro is like very sharp features, and here they devolve into something more animalistic. And then all of this fuzzy stuff makes me feel like his skin is wrong. Like, I don't know, like his skin isn't smooth the way it has been before. And I don't know why that is. There's also something really compelling about this, like, head tilt here. Just, like, interested. Like, you've piqued my curiosity now that you've used a real technique on me and I've seen your power. You've piqued my curiosity, Yusuke. And that's very scary. And then we cut over here and we go, like tripling down on how weird this angle is on Toguro. So strange looking. So interesting.
The clash of these two.
And so fucking rad. What a dope episode. Cool, 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 cool. There's one more line that I missed. I don't remember where it is. Toguro says, "You look at me in such judgment." I'm gonna go and find that. Okay, it is here.
I see the way you look at me in judgment, but you have no idea what it's like, do you? To lose your beloved.
How twisted. How broken. I don't feel sorry for him, but it's sad that he went down that path. Rough. Single choice, eh? Spiraled him into this monster. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Excellent episode. Very fun fights and stuff. Let's watch another one. I'm gonna take a break. You think you do it? Think you'd be back in a second. More Yu Hakusho. Ah! Peace. All right. We're back for Yu episode 62. I'm not gonna dilly-dally at all. We're in the middle of the business, and Toguro just came back, and he seems very angry. Let's go. Beep beep timer. What's Yusuke gonna do? Need more power. Like a lot. Like a lot. Ooh. Big boom. So dope. Oh, and yeah, and he was screaming the entire way. Yeah. Yeah, that's bad. I see 100%. Toguro's gonna go to 100%. Uh-oh. What does that look like? Oh, he seems very smooth again. Wow, that's so different. That's so deeply different. Flexin'. Also, what happened to the other two cuts that were on your cheek? Come on. Come on, whoever's directing this episode, consistency. Oh, that looks weird. I mean, you're still going to because of episode title, but... Really? I think they're all cheering because they know if he goes 100%, they all die. No. Yeah. It's called steroids. Not really. You would have been fucked. Come on, Renko. Yeah. Thanks, Gene. Thanks, Kodo. Thanks, Kodo. Neutral. I mean, that's... Nope. I would get into an abusive relationship with Kodo. Willingly. Okay. Eh? Ah? Eh? Eh? What? This is fully Deus Ex. No. Nope. What about the other one? Is he fully Rock Leeing? Is he Rock Leeing right now? Are those his fucking spirit weights? Spirit cuffs. Oh. Well, would have been nice to know about that at any point previously. Okay. This is a completely new track. Yes, probably. Okay. Hmm. That was all Latin. Yeah, fully Rock Lee. Yeah, no chance. Legs next. Jesus. Hero clunk. Only spirit energy. Restraints. Shut up. All right. Their banter is so great. Why are you dead, Genkai? Hey. Hey, that's cool. Clunk. Ah. Huh. Jenga! 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 What's the word? Love. What? Oh. Oh. Ooh. Oh. That's dope. Back inside? Yeah. Hi, Taguro. I mean... You die. Yeah. So Togoro's gonna match him 100%. Yeah. I mean, he's down by 20%. Ugh! Well, yeah. I thought we were mid-roll. Instant transmission unlocked. JoJo mode acquired. Ora, ora. Yeah. I'm not super worried. He kind of got taken by surprise. Oh, we're still in it. Let's go. Insta dodge? No. Cool cut. Well, that feels good. This is not working, though. Yeah. Yeah. Smart. Good. I would be. He's still got. Oh my god. Boop. Hi. Hello there. I see you're trying to win a fight. He got real skinny. What the fuck? Is 100% not just bigger? Yeah. I am more scared now that he is less scary. Where did all of that mass go? Conservation of mass. Where did it go? Where did it go? What is this? Okay, spooky skinny Toguro, you creep me out. Get big again. Another new track. Oh, it's not a new track. Hey? Eh. 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 Dude, vascularity's cool, but that's a lot. That's great. Ah, yeah. Fully vaporizing the entire audience. Called that one. Thanks, Pooh. Oh. Yeah, get out of there, guys. I think this just happens. Uh-oh. Magical darkness? What the fuck? That's a lot of Mooskle. It's not even half done. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Oh. Oh. How did his pants resize? Oh, God. That is much too much, Toguro. What happened to your neck? Yeah. Ah. No. No. Uh-uh. Oh, God. Don't let him touch. Ah! Just disgust. What? Uh-oh. Oh. He's never seen it. All right, bringing in my favorite track. Hey, he said it was 100%. I am very scared. Yeah. I believe. I hope so. Oh, you Philly. Koenma. Koenma. Stop it. Glass half empty, dude. Must be hell to get through doorways. Huh? The fuck was that? Was that a pebble? Or was that a flick of air? Fuck. Why would he? Why would he? He can just do this all day. Oh, okay. Ooh. Ah, oh no. I don't like that color. Ow. I'm very worried about that. He's just gonna fully take it in the center of the chest. That is rad. Well, fuck. Two down, two to go. 2 spirit gun uses remaining. Really? What the fuck? Ow. Ow. Are we building to end? We are. This doesn't feel cliffhangy to me. Okay. Weird. People said that there was probably gonna be like a cliffhanger after episode 62, but I don't feel like there's been a super cliffhanger. In fact, I feel like if I watch one more, I'll get cliffhangered into watching more and more. But we're probably gonna stop here. I think this is a great place to stop. I think this is a great setup. Cool. What happened in this episode? Well, there's the whole spirit cuffs thing. I have me some problems with this one. Sorry, guys. Okay. Let me be clear about the problem that I have with this. I think that the idea is pretty rad. The idea that Genkai put some kind of limiter on Yusuke to protect him, good idea. The idea that he reaches, he grows in spirit energy, that he's been like working on this in the background the whole time, is pretty rad. However, it is very clear that that idea did not exist before the chapter that contained it. Like, it's very clear that there's absolutely no reference to anything of the sort in any sort of way, or even like a hint of Yusuke being like, my hands won't, I have to keep my energy going. There's nothing. It's a full Deus Ex. Togashi decided that would be a cool way to make Yusuke power up so that he can fight the Toguro, so that Toguro powers up so that Yusuke can't fight the Toguro, right? It's a great back and forth situation. I think that in the context of the battle, having Toguro go 80%, Yusuke shoots him, it doesn't work. Yusuke does something to power up. Cool. Problem. It is something that needed to be established before. If it were something where Yusuke taps into some inner resource that he didn't know he had and gains that power, that would work better for me. because it's this thing that he's like, you've been dealing with this for like a week and at least, and it's been there the whole time, and we've seen this scene of you in the cavern, and that didn't happen. This is fully pulled out of Togashi's ass, and that's okay as long as we're willing to just hand wave it away and be like, for the purposes of the fight, that thing being there makes sense. Togashi just didn't put that thing there before, so he's retconning it into place. It's unfortunate that in such a well-structured fight, otherwise, we have this one chunk of, like, major plot significant retcon stuff that very much feels like retcon stuff. It's been quite a while, I think, since we've had a fight that where an element of it was just like, that's kind of authorial convenience there. That's like, I don't really buy that. It's been a long time since we've had that kind of a thing. I mean, it's been since, like, Genkai fighting against the dude with the exploding shuriken, and then eventually Rambo, since we had ass pulls that big. This is a big fucking ass pull that's like, oh, but Yusuke actually has a higher power level. He's just restrained by a thing that you didn't know about. It's fine. I think that the moment when Rock Lee takes off his weights is a dope-ass moment, and I think that the moment here where Yusuke takes off his shackles is also a dope moment. I just wish that we had gotten any mention of the shackles. Didn't have to explain what they were or whatever, but anything that it would indicate that they exist at any point before this, but so be it. That's my main gripe, if at all, if any, with this episode. That said, the idea is cool. I love the white outlines around Yusuke when he goes spirit energy powerful enough to, like, just move around normally. I think it's super rad, and I particularly love that we, immediately after that first clash with Toguro, we get to see Genkai as a living person interacting and bantering with Yusuke, right? I think there's a, maybe intentional, maybe not, but there's something important about having that emotional touchstone of why are Yusuke and Genkai, like, why did they care about each other, and why is Yusuke still fighting this? It's not just because he needs to. It's not just because his friends are in danger. It's because he's pissed and because he loved this old lady, right? This old lady showed him the world, and he loved her for it, right? And we feel that in their banter over the course of this, and it's so good. Okay, and then I genuinely can't tell what he's saying. Subtitles, do you help at all? I had no idea. I got no clue. I do think that the effects stuff right here is sick schnasty. This, like, black outline of Yusuke that keeps flickering is hyper dope. And I can't help but think that it's super cool. Did I look up staff and stuff for this episode? I don't think I did. I want to know who the animation director is specifically. I think it is Akihiro Enomoto. Cool. That tracks. With the other episodes of this that he has directed and animation directed. Cool. That kind of makes sense to me. And then episode director. It's Shigeru Ueda. Okay, cool. That makes sense. Nice. Some of this effect stuff is super rad. The gigantic light phoenix, with all the flickering energy everywhere, is so cool. This, like, triple helix appears out of him, turns into this giant phoenix, swoops around the arena. I think there's one second. This, like, crazy ethereal screech, and I really love this shot with the phoenix circling above him and the huge foreshortened angle. Super cool looking. And Yusuke just looks badass. I do like the banter between Oni and Kodo. It's gotten better, for sure. I like it better than the Koenma Oni banter, for sure. But, I mean, that's because Kodo's there. All right. We move it along, and Yusuke just goes in for the JoJo pummel. And it seems to be kind of working. Unfortunately, you know, attack rushes are attack rushes are attack rushes, and they don't always work that well. This isn't like JoJo's where we have the fair confidence that usually when Star Platinum does the aura, somebody dies or is hashtag retired, right? But not so in Yu Hakusho. Leaping into him, pummel. There are so many cool moments here. The faces from Yusuke, these reared back punches are super fun. And then this big pull out background animated shot into Grrrr, just dope. And then we get all of these character touchstone expressions. I love that we don't just have the Yusuke squad or the Urameshi squad. We also have like Rinku and Jin and Chu up there talking about it as well and giving sort of a different perspective for the final fight. It's kind of like when you're watching some like a tournament of any kind, and like the finals will be commentated by all the best commentators from all the regions as opposed to just like the normal commentators. It adds an element of something cool to it, and to see those familiar faces is neato burrito. And then he sees the eyes and he gets a little bit freaked out, as one probably should. Okay, move along. Favorite cut, 100%. Favorite thing in the entire episode is just this. Hello there. Whoop. I see you. And then he clambers on out of it, and he's a skinny fucking scrawny boy. And that is the most terrifying thing that I have seen from Toguro, period. Because, oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh god. I missed something that I wanted to mention.
That you thought you could actually beat me while wearing those spirit cuffs.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, how arrogant of you. Well, yeah, I thought I could beat you. But, you know what? I could change my mind. No problem. No problem. Okay, let's back it up to the actual Toguro turns it on moment. He fully Jesuses and starts getting super creepily vascular. And then his muscles all explode, and he turns into a monster man. This is rad. And then it turns into like a coalesced beam of purple. I will say, the simple cut to Kodo just instantly having a pair of Ray-Bans on is... I love you, Kodo. I love you so much. That's so much fun. Toguro scary. All of the obliterations of people in the audience, classic stuff, but it's the actual transformation thing that's so fucked. These elements of musculature just like bursting forth from him is so creepy. I don't like it, and yet, for what it is, it's rad as hell. And this is just like halfway through stage 1, right? And then he turns the entire arena fully black. I love the stylistic choice of like the white edge lighting on all the characters. It looks so cool. This is super neat, I think. And then he just gets bigger and scarier, and it's bad. Like, what is that? Ah. Ah. No. No. Also, I would love to know, GK, if you're watching this, I would love to know who animated this specific cut. It's really unique looking, and it doesn't look like anything else in the episode. I'm really intrigued by this, like, body transformation cut, because it is crazy. And the sound effects are all, like, cracking wood or, like, creaking stuff. Like, he's something mechanical or like monstrous made of materials, just it's fucking sick. It's clearly a very uncomfortable experience to doing this, and everything like warps in ways that it shouldn't. Like the muscles all bunch up at his fist as though like you're rolling a sock, right? And it just rolls up the sock. But then it, like, expands outward. Ugh. And then he fully, like, grows in multiple ways. The choice to cut out further away and do it fuzzy with just the backlighting is very smart, because it's very hard to do all of this shit. And so we just get this morphing abomination. That's exactly what he is, and it's super, super fucking dope. Also, just, it's really cool to see how much three-dimensionality and like character can be put into just the white line work here. It's pretty rad. Very scary boy, and he's not even done. He's still got those little arm flippy dippies to do. Like, he gets these things that, like, pop out his fucking arms? I don't even know how that works. But he's got pieces of arm muscle that aren't even a part of him, and stuff. And then he gets these crazy shoulder point things that don't make any sense. What are these? What are those? What is all of this? It's scary is what it is. And you know what I say? I say that's fucking dope. I want my villain to be scary. I want to feel like he can completely, like, crumple Urameshi with a fist. Why not? And I think this scene is underappreciated, even by me. Just that Sakyo is a little bit taken off his guard. Sakyo, this character who has never shown us an inkling of being off it, right? Even when he reveals his true self and talks about his, like, pet store experience and how he's actually a psychopath who loves killing stuff and causing torture and pain, he was just like, yeah, that's totally normal. That's me, man. That's how it is. I'm comfortable with myself. Why aren't you comfortable with me? What are you, anti-murderer? What's wrong with you? Yeah. So there's that. And there's this. I love that Keiko is super, like, I really hope he can win, but also terrified, because genuinely terrifying. Yeah. Very spooky. And he flicks rocks. Or parts of himself? I don't even know what he's flicking. I guess he's flicking chunks of himself. And they fully obliterate Yusuke, no problem. Oh, whoa, yeah, we see it. It, like, goes up that, like, tube in his arm. It, like, pumps a thing up there, and then he flicks it. Oh, Jesus, that's super crazy. Ding! Pow. Flippity-dippity-dippity-dippity. Very bad. Very bad. I really love the cut that we get where Toguro is just flicking, like, 1,000 of them per second. I think it's super cool looking. Actually, not that one. The one from the side. This one, which we reuse a few times. I think it's super cool looking. The way, like, he's fully static, and then his arm is just like. It looks like I'm jerking off. Whoops. Yeah. This is super dope, and also terrifying. And then he's just like, yeah, time to let you come at me. Full power, big punch, fully blocked. Full power, big punch. Utterly destroyed your arm. You're screwed. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Spirit gun attempt. Full failure. Nothing. Nothing at all. What do? You've already, like, you used your secret weapon. You used your secret weapon. You used your secret power-up that was so secret that Togashi didn't even invent it until this point in the fight. And then Toguro's just like, yeah, I got one too. But mine's better. And fuck you. What do we do about this? Yusuke now has a broken purple and black and blue arm. He just got tossed, like, fully across the arena, and smushed real bad. He is on the edge of, like, passing out, kind of. Not that he's actually on the edge of passing out, because he's our Determinator protagonist. He'll get back up. I have no answer for what do at this point. Maybe try and talk? I don't know. I genuinely have no idea. This episode was dope. Last episode was more dope, by far. I think this is a great place to stop, because we are in a question point. I don't know what Yusuke can do. Basically, we've gone from... We've cycled around to the start of the fight again, right? Start of the fight is, Yusuke's got some power, but Toguro's far more powerful, and we know that for a fact. Then Yusuke powers up, Toguro powers up, Yusuke's pretty powerful, but Togoro's far more powerful, and we know that for a fact. So we've gone all the way around over the course of these 2 episodes to the same power dynamic in the fight. Yusuke's on the back foot. He's got to do something to amp it up and get something going, or he's fucked. Hell yeah. Super neat. And, okay, there are 2 other things that I want to mention. There's something, I won't find this one because it's not as cool, but there's something missing in your eyes, and that something is fear, is hype as fuck. And all of the one-liners coming out of Toguro recently have been super duper dope. Super da doop. Super da doop. Bum 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 bum. But then there's also, he says it's curiosity. I want to see what he's got.
I just know
Yeah.
it's not fear that's holding me back, though. It's curiosity. I just need to know what he's got.
I think that's super interesting because it's that same curiosity about great power that I think is probably the same core motivation that led Toguro down his road, right? So just that, like, the Yusuke's maybe a little bit tempted by this exceedingly insane display of force is interesting. And it makes sense. He's a fighter, right? He will be interested in strong fighters. So there's this element of, like, mutual blood knight interest and not respect for the person, but respect for the strength. That's really unique and interesting, and isn't something that I've really heard coming from the direction of a protagonist before. Fairly often you'll hear it coming from the direction of, like, a villain or even a side character, where they're like, I just want to see the most powerful people. But this moment of thought from Yusuke is very different from his other perspectives, from the way he's presented himself, and I think that's really cool. Okay. Toguro, big scary gray boy. Flicky stones make people dead. Yusuke, little puny, no cuffs on him boy. Get punched in face, get sent across the arena and smashed into a door, and big bad, very bad, scary. What do? I don't know. That's what stories are for. We'll find out next week. For now, though, I'm going to call it quits. Me, Teeaboo, this Yu Hakusho. First episode of the day was super dope. I think that some of those fight sequences were excellent. Shooting him with the gigantic spirit gun and blasting him back was cool, if short-lived. And then this episode was also pretty dope. I do have a gripe against the whole spirit cuffs thing. Just not a thing. But the rest of it is pretty damn interesting. The whole transition sequence for Toguro deciding to finally go 100% for us to actually see it. Ooh, it's spooky. I like it. And that's a wrap. I'll see you next week for more. If you want the next week's video a little bit early, it'll be up on Patreon soon. Cool. See you there. Peace.